My name is Natalie Ullman. Thank you for watching my Hackbright Capstone project video. For my app, I combined my newfound interest in coding and my love for video games and created a video game suggestion app with the RAWG API. Sometimes it can be too hard to pick which game you'd like to play, or maybe you're still trying to figure out what genre of game you like. With my app, a user can log in and view video games by genre, read the overview, and save games for later. I used HTML files and Jinja templating to construct the front end of my project with design elements applied with Bootstrap and CSS. I utilized HTML forms to collect feedback from the user to personalize their experience. Once a user creates their account and logs in, they are able to view a drop-down menu of genres underneath the carousel I implemented. After a selection is made, my site will filter out the games based on the user's genre of choice and display a list of games that fall under that category. From here, they get another drop-down. The drop-downs help keep the information much more organized so the user doesn't get overwhelmed by the large amount of games. Using Jinja and HTML really helps solidify the concept of server-side rendering or the communication between the front end of my web app and the back end. I used Postgres as my relational database management system and SQL Alchemy as my ORM with Flask as my web framework. I seeded information into my database with the contents I acquired from the RAWG API. There was a bit of a challenge with the API I chose as it was outdated and had some inconsistencies with how RAWG organized their data. I decided to utilize both database querying and direct calls to the API in order to get the information I wanted. Although this action did cause my site to run a little slower than I'd like, I found it easier to parse and render specific information I needed, such as the video game's genres and names, descriptions, and background images. Going forward, I would love to transform my server-side rendering app to a client-side rendering app using React and find better workarounds for my direct API requests. Furthermore, I would love to grow my database with even more games, showcasing not just photos, but videos of gameplay and reviews from other users, and have more customization for a user's profile. As I look at my project now, I'm very happy with myself and what I have created for my first ever full-stack web app, a feat I wouldn't have been able to accomplish 2 months ago. I enjoyed seeing my app grow as I grew throughout the experience of creating it. Again, my name is Natalie Ullman, and thank you for watching my demo.